atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down a serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position. And his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Okay, interesting. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba. Chouameni. Koundé. Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. Nice looking ball. Olise. Firmly met. Olise plays it short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance, surely! And it's them. And the finish! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Aim forwards. He has found the way through. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chouameni. Olise. Hernandez. Koundé. That's a delicate pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball that. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Upamecano. Chouameni. Olise. Saliba. Hernandez. Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Fabian Ruiz. Can he find the finish? Scholastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Cucurella, and the pass is intercepted. Pedri, Cucurella, Yamal, Llorente with the cross. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nice control. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Tchouaméni. Clearly not happy with that. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Upamecano.
Spain are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Tchouaméni chooses to go cross-field. Rabiot. Hernandez. That's a little off target. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hernandez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez crosses. And he's heaved it away. And it's Dembele. It's run loose here. Tchouaméni. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Llorente. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Oyarzabal, and here's Yamal. Yamal spread out to the left, and a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Oyarzabal simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Rabiot. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Olise. Quarter of an hour played. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but it's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cucurella. Pedri forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance here. Koundé. Out towards the flank. Rabiot. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Pedri shifted upfield. Dembele. That's really well cleared. Proves too strong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri moved on forwards. Upamecano. Doué. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Llorente. Nice physical challenge. Saliba. Hernandez. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Chouameni makes the interception. Olise. Dembele tries to dink it through. That is a brilliant interception. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Nico Williams chasing after it. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Dembele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. Rabiot. Olise. Gets it away. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Doué. And he decides to cross it. And that's been won straight back. Crossed it again. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Out to the right. In by Llorente. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. Llorente. Oh, it's played into the area. Referee's given a throw.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's shifting through the gears here. There are a few waiting for it. He's cut it out. Takes the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rabiot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. So who's he picking out? Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Llorente. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Marcos Llorente usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Doué. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. Oyarzabal. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Olise! That's a half-decent try. Punched away, and a chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Rodri clears it away. Oyarzábal was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pedri forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. Williams. Oyarzábal! Pedri. Can he deliver? Now it's Oyarzábal. And here's Nico Williams. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Doué. Hernandez. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Mbappe. Chouameni. Mbappe. Chouameni. Koundé. Now what about this cross? And that has been cleared. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Moved on forwards. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Upamecano. Chouameni. Hernandez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or
Great chance! Goal, France! The breakthrough strike! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. He could be in here. Nico Williams. Pedri, played out wide. Cucurella crosses. Hernandez gets it clear. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Saliba. Chouameni. Olise played out to the left flank. Hernandez with the delivery. And that's out of reach. Chouameni, aim forwards. Rodri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Doué. That's a throw. Cucurella clears it away. Pedri gently done. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Olise. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chouameni. Rabiot. Chouameni played out to the right. Olise. Saliba. Chouameni. Olise. Out to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Throw it. Now it's Dembele. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Doué. Hernandez. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a good run down the right. Fabian Ruiz plays it in. Danger averted for now. Kubasi. Williams. Pedri spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Oyarzabal! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Chouameni. And it's Dembele. A real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba, Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Olise. Great run on the overlap here. Moved on forwards. Upamecano with the slide tackle there. Doué. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a cracking ball. Hernandez. Doué. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Koundé. And here's Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And here's him, takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé. Nico Williams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. Caresses it through. Oh, Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Williams. That's tidy. Fabian goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rabiot, and it's played forward. Koundé. Olise. Chouameni. Koundé. And that's aimed into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nico Williams. He's making a real surge on the left. Oyarzabal. He's had a shot! Deftly away. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's running through. That's been slipped through. He's being urged. Olise! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Very nicely done. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Olise. Could move up a gear here. Chouameni, aim forwards. Showing good feet. Hernandez knocks it out wide. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri shifted upfield. Koundé. Chouameni. Koundé. Rabiot. Chouameni. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. And here's it's Dembele! And he's there to clear it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thinks about Yamal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Olise looking to add to his goal. Mbappe. Doué. Doué closing in on goal. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Saliba attempts a clearance. Oyarzabal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Doué looks to get on the end of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. Williams. It's a loose ball. Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Olise! Just a whisker away. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Saliba, gently done. Rabiot, and it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, played over towards the opposite flank. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. Played out wide. Olise. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Nico Williams. Yamal looks to the other side. Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. Nico Williams. That's an imagine. And the shot! Good effort first time.
Lamine Yamal really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué. Oyarzabal. He's in plenty of space here. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Clipped into space. Llorente tries to clear. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Saliba. Upamecano. Chouameni. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Cucurella. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Rabiot.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Spain are all square!
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's very neat. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele does really well. And the shot! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Fabian Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Great work on the overlap. Fabian Ruiz. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now it's shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rabiot. Saliba moved on forwards. Chouameni. Rabiot. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba. Hernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Rabiot. Doué. Chouameni. Played back in. Over to the left. Hernandez crosses. And he's there to get it away. Rabiot. Chouameni. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. It's Ruiz!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Yamal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Olise. Koundé. Now here's the delivery. Rabiot. That has been knocked clear. Llorente shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Raya sends that a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Great ball if he can get there. That is lovely. That's going to go a long way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nice touch. Chouameni. Rabiot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's a great ball here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Doué gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cross needs to be good. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Backward it. Ruiz has a go! defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking here to chip it through. Raya gets it away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Eric Garcia getting this one clear.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé played up towards the front line. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Llorente spread out to the left. Now it's Pedri. Williams. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Fabian Ruiz.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Dembele. Rabiot.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Williams.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Koundé. Saliba. Hernandez. They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Can he finish? Goal! France! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
France go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Back into the middle. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Played back in. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Koundé, aim forwards. And France can counter now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lovely feet. Out towards the flank. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Llorente. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. That's a good ball. Pedri! Should have equalised.
Pedri clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Pedri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saliba gets it away.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Olise. Olise! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Olise. And the shot, and the shot! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Olise goes short. And it's Rabiot. Nice physical challenge. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Dembele. Dembele opts to play it back. Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Koundé. Cross goes in. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Hernandez cuts it out.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rabiot gently done. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ambitious ball here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Saliba. Chouameni. Rabiot. Upamecano. Saliba. Olise. And it's Dembele. Olise. And that was very necessary. That has been cut short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's a throw-in. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Llorente with the cross.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pedri. It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, that's nice. Nico Williams knocks it out wide. That's a cute ball. Hernandez with the clearance. Doué goes on a charge down the left. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. No, he's overshot the green. Pedri. The final seconds now. Cucurella. Pedri.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Yamal. Llorente looking to get on the end of this. Mignon claims comfortable. Saliba. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan